Everybody, happy Wednesday. Kevin and Robin here with another set of fun wines for you. And I'm going to get started opening up this little fella because I'm happy to see this is back in stock. Van de Vienne is a winery in the Rhone Valley that we've been working with for many, many years. Probably best known for their Northern Rhone reds, which we have a few of those on the shelf too, but they do some delicious Côte de Rhone. And then this little Syrah, which I think is really just kind of a nice value wine, which you don't see too much, Syrah from the kind of northern part of the Rhone Valley, but in that sort of Côte de Rhone format.
Yeah, this was a really perfect timing for it to arrive. Tomorrow is the first day of fall officially, and we all kind of move into those warmer, richer style reds. I love Northern Rhone Syrah. It is honestly one of my most favorite things. And this really, truly is a passion project amongst three friends who got started back in 1996. They were all winemakers within the region. They'd heard of some older vineyard land that really needs some love and revamping, and they decided to join forces and create this.
Right, so the town of Vienne, right? So it's a really cool story because we were there when this happened, which, you know, you think of French wines and, sorry, I was there when it happened. So you think of French wine as this traditional thing and something that's been, that's been going back for decades or, centuries. But Vienne was actually an area in the Northern Rhone near Côte-Rôtie that was renowned many, many years ago, but had sort of fallen out of favor. And after Phylloxera, they kind of forgotten about it. So these three got together and petitioned the government to replant the woods around Vienne with Syrah and to bring that back. But along with that, they also purchased a lot of property in that area, and they started to make wines from Saint-Joseph, from Cornas, and other areas in the Rhone Valley, Hermitage, Côte-Rôtie. And they started to make some interesting little projects like this one. And while many of these wines are going to be more in that, 50 to 100 plus range, because this is not inexpensive vineyard land. We're talking about super steep vineyard sites that often, go down to the rivers, and they're all terraced, and they're very difficult land to work. They're going to be expensive wines. But this guy is sort of more the hills around that area. And it's what,
It's $24.
Hey, there you go.
Can't go wrong.
That's a nice little price point for Syrah. And for me, you really still get that character of Northern Rhone Syrah, which is not the big, heavy Shiraz type, right? We're looking at more elegant, pretty examples of Syrah, where it's more about the aromatics and sort of a more lifted style. So if you haven't had that yet, if you haven't experienced Syrah of that style, it's one of the great wines, I think, that you really need to try, because I love these. They're food friendly, they're delicious, they're fun, perfect for fall.
Absolutely. Other things perfect for fall, we came up with a little 5-pack of wine. So if you want to round it out to a full 6, you could just add one of those guys online.
See what you can do there.
But we went through a few different styles, all different regions, to give you a diverse selection of your fall-inspired reds. So we've got the Las Carlinas, just came back in stock, little Spanish Grenache, more medium-bodied, juicy, easy to sip on its own if you just want that glass of red in the evening.
Awesome deal.
Also, the Classique from Schneider.
Like your accent there.
Thank you. I don't know if that was Austrian or not, but
I don't know.
throw it out there.
Hey, it sounds fancy.
Heartland Sposi Sposa, little Dolcetto Lagren blend from Australia, so, jump in the pond. And then we move into the U.S. because Zinfandel and Cabernet are both really those warming, fuller style reds that we turn to if you're going to start doing some braised dishes maybe.
Yeah.
Not so much on the barbecue anymore, but moving into kind of that richer, heartier sort of thing for fall.
Right on. So you got those 5 for how much?
$109.
Nice.
Steal of a deal.
That's a pretty good pack. And nice to eat this back in town. I'm a big fan of Las Carlinas.
Yeah.
I like those Spanish Grenache when they're not trying to make it in a big, goopy, heavy style. This is more like a lighter, prettier, like more aromatic style. And this is a wine I've really enjoyed getting to know. It's Austria. I've always thought of kind of a higher end area for reds, or the wines tend to be more expensive Pinot Noirs or things. But this was really fun, and I love the price point on it. It's a wine that's great with all kinds of different food, and it's really well worth getting to know. So nice pack. Definitely come in to try this. We got a festival coming up on the weekend. Is that a thing?
Fall Wine Festival. So a number of these will be open at the festival as well.
Nice.
Just like a couple of tickets that we decided to release a few extras just last second. So hop online if you do want to join us. It's this Saturday here at the south location of the Farmers Market. And then all kinds of fun things in store. The Rhone Valley is stocked up with tons of great wine right now.
Never seen it like that.
I know.
If you're a
That's my
Rhone
favorite
fan,
thing.
you want to be here because we have everything we carry, all the good Chateauneufs. We've got tons of great examples from the Northern Rhone, which we really have so many. So, yeah, it's perfect timing for fall. So
You want to come in.
get on down here and convince us to open something. We're pretty light touch. We're usually happy to do it. So, hope to see you on the weekend. Thanks for joining us.